What's up guys, Electric Pro here, and ever since I started using electric toothbrushes, I never really stopped using them. So my first ever electric toothbrush was this thing, the Philips Sonicare Essence. I've had this for a while now. It's got stains on it. The head is worn out, as you can see there. I have replaced this a few times, but yeah, it needs to be replaced again. But that's okay because I decided to upgrade. So since we're in the Black Friday sale, I found this thing on sale. So its original price is around $40 to $50, but I found this thing for $25. So that's a really good price for something like this, because this has a lot of features for what it is. Today I'm going to be talking about the features of these toothbrushes and how they compare to each other and why I upgraded to this thing. To start, let's talk about design. So both of them have similar colors. They both have blue and white. But this thing is way bulkier. Do you see that? Do you see how much thicker that is? That's a bit annoying sometimes. And when you brush with it like multiple times in a row, you get used to it. But now when I go back to this thing, it feels so much better since it's like so much skinnier, and it is a bit lighter as well. So it feels like it's like more modern in a way. This one also has the old screw-off system for Sonicare, but with this one, you just pull it off. It's a lot easier. So this one definitely has a better design. Next, let's talk about battery life. So this thing, they both claim 2 weeks of battery life, but this one has a much better battery life for two reasons. First of all, this thing, a lot of people are saying it gets way more than 2 weeks, which this one, it actually just gets 2 weeks. But also, this one has degraded since I've used it for a year and a half now, almost 2 years. But this one's brand new, so it's going to have a lot better battery life for the first year or so. But still, if both of these were brand new, this would still have a better battery life. Now this is also in Sonicare's ProtectiveClean series. So this is called the Philips Sonicare ProtectiveClean 4100. Next, let's talk about features. This thing has nowhere near as many features as this thing, so I'll talk through the features of both of them and let you know about them. Let's start with this thing. So something that I like is the power button. It's kind of popping out a little bit there, but when you turn it on, no, it's a bit loud, I would say. But it has the LED built into the power button, so when you put it in the charger, it gets low battery. That will be flash at you, which I like. The thing also has the 2-minute timer, so when you're brushing, after 2 minutes, it'll stop automatically. I love that. Because before, when I used normal toothbrushes, I used to use my phone as a timer to time myself, so I make sure I actually brush for 2 minutes. It also has a slightly angled brush head, so that I can reach the back of your teeth a little bit better. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the features. This thing does not have many features. So this is a good starter electric toothbrushes if you're just getting into the electric toothbrush game. This thing's only around $20 to $25, and it won't bog you down with all the features. You're probably saying, the 5100 and the 6100 exist, or the 4300 as well exist. Why didn't you just get those instead of this thing? Thing is, I don't need all the modes for like clean or gum care or all those modes, and I don't need the travel case. I don't travel very often, so yeah, this thing is good enough. And also, this was the only one on sale, so yeah. But let's talk about the features of this thing. Now this thing, of course, does have a 2-minute timer, but it also adds an extra thing to that. This thing also has something called a quad pacer. Basically, every 30 seconds, it would beep at you to tell you to move to a different part of your mouth. I've only used this thing for a few days, but I love that feature. It reminds me to brush every part of my mouth, while this thing, I just don't know which part of the mouth to brush, so that's a great feature. Now the indicator for the battery is actually right here, but you can also see another indicator above that. Do you see that indicator? So basically on the brush head, you can see there's a little upside down Wi-Fi logo. Now if you don't know what that is, basically this thing has a little microchip. So if you see here, there's like a little chip right there, and it connects to the toothbrush, and this thing actually tracks the brush head, how long you've been using it, and this indicator will light up when the brush head needs to be changed. That's interesting. I don't know if it works yet because I've only used this thing for a few days. So, but yeah, that seems pretty cool actually. This thing also has a pressure sensor, so it doesn't really like beep at you when you need to let off the pressure. It just changes the like the feel of it, and then also this indicator beeps at you. So let me show you. So when you're brushing and you push too hard, you can hear that difference, and you see it starts beeping over there, and you start hearing that difference. That's actually a nice feature, since if you didn't have a feature over time, that could damage your gums. So yeah, all those features that I just mentioned are non-existent in this thing. So yeah, this thing definitely has more features. And so far, I would say it is 100% worth the money. The other ones are way more expensive. They're like, the 5100 is like 70, I think. The 6100 is like 100. Like, who would buy a toothbrush for $100? This thing for 25, even for 40, it's actually a really good deal. So I'm going to leave a link in the description on Amazon if you want to get it. I'm not sure if it's still on sale, but you can go check. So yeah, I'm going to be upgrading from this thing to this thing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment on this video. And I'll update you guys in a future video if I like this thing or I hate this thing, because I've only used it for a few days. But so far, I love it. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.